Hello YouTubers, this is CD Mangaka, and I'm showing you the end of a game really quickly just to show you the results of a two-game series that my full party and I played against this other party down the bottom of the screen that you see. These guys were pretty good players. I think maybe, I don't know what, I didn't check their stats that much, but I'm a really strong party to play against. These guys, you know, they knew what they were doing. They had a really good idea of map control actually, and they're actually winning a lot more gunfights than we were, and yet as you can see, we kind of went into overtime in the first game of Demolition. That whole game's like 20 minutes long though, and I don't want to drag you guys through a commentary that long. So I'm going to start up this game here. I just want to show you the end of that first game. We won that game, and so I dropped my kill streaks for this game, and we're going to rock the town here as best we can against this other group. Again, a very powerful team, a very strong team. This is by far the toughest competition that I have ever had in Black Ops. Period, that I've probably beaten, I should say. There's competition before that, you know, has destroyed my team, and we've lost games to them, but this is the first competition that we beat them. In that first game, I'm not going to tell you how this second game goes down, so. Right off the bat, we're playing on Discovery, so a new map, and so we don't really have much of a setup plan. I don't think these guys had much of a setup plan either, so maybe both teams are fiddling with it here. This guy has a great line of sight on me. I had no idea you could, you know, pop over the rock like that, so greening back with a grenade, trying to wait for him, and I think I bounce off the rock, so they throw it back, and this other guy comes out of nowhere. Very good. They're very good at sneaking up on you and, you know, just winning gunfights. I mean, you're going to see their kill feed. They kill like maybe 4 of our team within like a couple seconds. So again, I'm just running up to B. I get a hit marker, get the assist, and I'm trying to watch these two pathways here that they're trying to come through here. Very two choke points. Although, and I take a lesson out of their, you know, rules, like that way, so just 2 choke points. There's a third path, and that's a little underground bridge right beneath me that I can't ram by. That's a good way to come up, so I would recommend that you get a whole bunch of guys to come up that way too and cut off the guys and try and get it set up on a B-bomb in that area. B-bomb's the tougher bomb to get. A-bomb is kind of around the spawn, but if you can set up, you can get a good spawn trap around the A-bomb, whereas B, I mean, it's just a fight for the offense, I should say, to get. B's easier for defense to hold, I think. But again, I'm not quite sure. That's some funny phrasing there. I'm checking with the stun on the bomb, making sure no one's there, and I'm going back into this building here. I'm checking this outer back area. Get my sight up. I'm just going prone. I'm waiting on guys. We got a spy plane and whatnot. So I'm just darting around. I see this guy. He runs into that building. I barely pick him up before he can do any more damage. Then there's that guy. He's coming from on the under pathway, and these guys attack inserts too, so they're constantly spawning in our face. Whereas, you know, my team doesn't run attack inserts in Demolition for the most part. So I come over here and I barely get this guy in a gunfight. Call my spy plane, first kill streak against these guys actually. And my whole team migrates over to A, and I'm totally abandoned at B, and I'm freaking out because I'm just like, guys, I need some freaking support at B. All right, like I only need a couple guys going to A. All right, if they get B planted though, I mean, this round's done. So I get this guy, but then his ghost friend picks me up, which is always fantastic, and I throw an napalm down A in an attempt to save it. We got 13 seconds left. It's still possible to get a defuse on it. Come over here, barely get this guy, and then this guy I fail in this gunfight. He just gets around some stuff, and we get countered too. So, and then we also lost A. So now things are getting a little intense. It is only round 1, so I'm a little lax. I'm just like, okay, I don't want to lose B right away. I'm trying to get some stuff done. But I recognize that, hey, you know, only round 1. I pick up a AK-74U grip off the ground because I'm going to need it at this rate. Alright, pick up the motion sensor, wander it down, throw it down behind us because they actually get guys on our spawn and they start flanking pretty good. And there's this ghost guy again in the corner, running around, playing it smart, and just being annoying. I'm telling him, like, I told guys there was that ghost guy in there and nobody picked him up. That's really frustrating for me. So I come in here and throw down my motion sensor trying to figure out where the ghost guy is. See that he's up here, but he then, like, you know, he just gets away from me. So come over here. I can't, you know, I immediately switch targets from that guy right there to the guy on bomb planning, which probably was a mistake. I probably could have got the guy first and then got the guy bomb planning, and I would have had a kill streak of 2 instead of you know, not having a kill streak and dying, basically. Pull out the pistol and swing around. I figure there was a guy planning it, but I suppose not. And anyways, so I fail with the knife here. A ghost guy rushed me, and then, you know, his lightweight buddy rushed me. And as you can see, the B-bomb has a lot of choke points coming up to it. So I mean, if you just get a good setup, you can really just keep a team away from it. There's, you know, 2 choke points from coming from a defensive spawn, and then there's like 3 choke points coming from the enemy spawn. So B-bomb is just a crazy bomb to get if you have a very good setup. See this guy's silencer bullets flying beneath me, so I turn around the corner, blind fire, and pick him up. I got flashed, and I was just, spraying madly to make sure that no one's on the bomb. Trying to get set up, and anyways, guys coming from our spawn, getting this gunfight here, and he kills me when every single one of my shots was practically on target. At least it looked like on my screen. I had the AK-47's iron sights. You can never see with them bitches. So aware that these guys are flanking from the back of our spawn, they probably have tac inserts and shit, and nobody's going to pick them up. I decided I throw a motion sensor on my tail, tell him, hey, there's a guy in that building to the right of B. There's a couple guys pushing this little path thing. More guys left, more guys right. I got a good clipping spot, trying to keep it up. Get this guy, and then and look at that, my whole team gets flanked by one guy, practically. And there's this dude in our spawn. Fortunately, I kill him before he can do anything else. Chucking nades over at the bomb. I think that's a good nade spot right there. I have no idea whether or not it works. Oh, there it is. So just short of it. So I have to run up a little more. I'll have to try and work on that nade, I suppose. Throw down the motion sensor again. And see this dude right here. Kind of push around the corner. See you guys coming, and I don't get a single kill. Even though I probably had like 10 shots on one guy. Lovely bullshit, I suppose. Throw a nade on the bomb. Come over here, mow that guy down. I'm figuring there's that ghost guy in the left building. So I chuck a stun there, throw, thinking he's coming out. Nothing though, don't have stun there. No hit markers, probably in the back room. Throw down motion sensor just to be sure. Teammates in there. Life's good though, we're holding down the bomb site. We got less than a minute to go. That guy comes up here. And then we get this guy coming up behind me. I think it got in that back building. And not my teammates are more or less, our calls are going, damn it all, really? Instead of like telling me where the hell a guy is. Seriously, work on the callouts. Let me know where the hell a guy kills you so I don't get killed by him too. Okay? God damn it. Sorry about that though. I get a double kill with a grenade, a little in the miracle nade, so I get them, from stopping the plant. Reload the gun. We got about 12 seconds left in the game. Come around here. I get knifed for my troubles, but fortunately, nothing else they can do. Can't plant the bomb in time, so that's the match. Throw a grenade just for hopes, but it's not gonna work. And we win round 1 on defense. So not too bad, not the best thing ever, but I mean we're holding it down and winning the first round. That's just always comforting. So now we're going to be put on offense for the second round. Wait for this kill cam to be gone. These guys could, talk shit apparently. Like, you guys are so bad. Oh yeah, why we win? Who won? Who won? Really? You gotta give us some credit. We beat your team's ass. All right. If we're bad at the game and we beat you, you're worse than us. Let me put it that way, you bitch. So come up the right side here. Throw the stun, nothing with it though. And I know these guys are going to get set up in that building. And I'm right, guy coming that way. I'm just trying to get set up on this rock. That's the clipping spot actually. There's a guy coming to the left. And for whatever reason, I don't get any hit markers except for the last one when I started aim down sight. So I got killed and there's this dude setting up, cutting us off immediately from our spawn. So these guys are really aggressive in their setup. Actually, honest. They had a better idea of how to spawn trap on this, spawn than we did. And my teammate doesn't tell me like, oh, he's coming down this way, and I don't look, and I get killed too. Thanks for the lack of callouts there, teammates. And they get a counter spy plane on us. I'm just trying to get stuff in their spawn. I'm trying to come off from their spawn point. I know a spot right here behind this truck that I can use to kind of just set up and get the enemy cut from the spawn. But even though my shots are on target, I get dropped. I think the recoil took me away, and you never know with the AK-47's iron sights. You never know. So come down here, throw a stun, tell him that there's a guy in our spawn in front of the truck. Throwing stuns. I'm just running around flanking as best I can, trying to get us up on a bomb. There's a dude here. That's the guy who was actually firing at earlier, and I lost him. But I mean, he's dead. I'm trying to push up to the left here. It's just slowly working my way up. And we get over here. We get this one guy. Just looking left. I know there's a spawn point way back there. I know they're gonna be coming down these, two little paths here and there. And I see the dude spawn. Come over here. Get him for a 3rd kill streak. Calling the spy real fast. I got a good setup right now. I mean, this is the stuff that your team should act on and start pushing up with. Was when you get cut. Was when you cut off the enemy like this. So they throw a flashbang. I'm blind. I can't finish off the ghost guy, and that's that. I lose my position of advantage, all thanks to an overpowered equipment. And the flashbang's overpowered. The range is insane. The effects it does use is insane. How long it lasts is insane. The flashbangs in Black Ops is nothing like the flashbang was in Modern Warfare 2. So I see this guy's tack, go for it, but his teammate picks me up because I'm oblivious. And we lose this round relatively quickly, actually. We don't even get a single bomb planted. And so my hope is just like, okay, hopefully we can get the higher KD here. My team's going for the plant. He gets into a gunfight, though, and he gets killed by, I don't know, I think he got shot. He didn't get killed by that grenade. So we lose offense real fast. And so I'm hoping that, hey, maybe we have higher KDs, maybe we can put on defense, because defense, you know, we have the best shot at winning this thing. Getting this gunfight here, barely wrap them up. And so while this kill cam goes down, I'm just praying, like, please give us higher KDs. I'm looking here, I'm trying to figure it out, like, okay, my guy's that negative, you know, he's negative, but their guy's negative, that guy's negative, and you know, they think we went negative. You had plenty of guys in your asshole team who went negative too, you bitch. I'm sorry for the swearing right now. It's just like these guys frustrate me. They don't give you credit. I'm giving them credit when we won game. So anyway, overtime offense, and so now I'm just kind of like, oh shit, because now, I mean, based on our performance that last game, we do not have the offensive push to do this. So we get started off going down the middle of the map. They get set up on the little ridge thing though. They're comfortable here. I mean, my team's dying left and right. We're not getting close. We're not getting set up. We're just kind of, we're not setting up and camping. We're kind of just bum rushing the objective, and because of that, you know, we're just losing gunfights. Turn on this guy, barely get him though. I mean, he's just so oblivious almost. Like, some of these kids are just like, do you really not know how to use a radar, kid? I don't think we ever got, you know, a counter spy up at some moments. So get stunned here, get stunned again. See this guy coming, try to pick him off. I'm getting stunned, I'm getting flashed up, so smart players, and then I finally get dropped, even though this ghost guy tries to knife me. So they're pushing up that right side hardcore. This guy's down there. I buzz kill him after he kills a teammate. It's just like, turn around, and let's see, get this guy after he drops another teammate. Again, you can see me trying to push up here, but I think I get caught right as he turned the corner, and I get double teamed. No idea where the guy behind me came from. And now there's a dude sitting up in our spawn area. He's ghost. He jumps out right there. I've thrown a stun trying to catch him. I get a hit marker, and I get him right here. So glad to get him out of our spawn. Throw down napalm. I run around the corner, and so I get caught with my hands down. That guy probably had steady aim, so he was able to bring his gun up faster. I'm trying to figure out where he is, but I'm no cigar. I just kind of run my merry way, checking with my corner, checking out the corner of my screen, seeing the past areas where they set up. They detonate the claymore, and so someone knows where I'm at. And I'm getting stunned here. Throw this stun in front of me. Just push forward. Trying to just trek forward. Come up here and I get stunned again. And it's all over, basically. Guy comes up behind me. I can't do shit. So, less than a minute left in the game. And we haven't got a bomb planet. We get, looks like a B planet here. And so my whole goal is to, you know, get A planet actually. And I'm actually kind of thinking like, okay, maybe we have a shot here. But throughout this last round, I'm thinking there goes my like 237 win streak. You know, and I wasn't going to dashboard this game. I was honestly even planning to stay until the very bitter end. But because with this game, I mean, my whole thing was earned with my team doing this shit. And so, I mean, if my team loses a game, I deserve a loss. I don't deserve to chicken out and save a win streak when I rightfully lost the game. So I got A planted real fast as a distraction, but I get cleaned up quickly because my whole team is concentrating their efforts on B. So I come over here too and start working B, but I think it was Spec Ops Sniper who got that thing planted, and so and we actually blow it up, and so we get a whole nother round to defuse A, and my spec gets down here, and I forgot that plant was actually our clutch plant, and he plants A real fast, and now my whole team could concentrate on A. I'm getting set up on the enemy spawn, trying to lock them down and whatnot. They're calling in care packages and shit. Turn around, there's a dude on bomb, but no one there apparently. I guess he got killed. Guy comes up behind me, but he gets killed as well. Spawning way the heck away. Attack inserts would be nice to have right now, but my team's down there actually, and we're starting to, you know, pull through in this last big enormous effort to pull out this clutch real fast. And let's see, they got the right side locked down, so we're running up right up the middle. I'm chucking a miracle nade. I'm hoping it gets close enough, but I don't think it does. Oh, yep, it did. That nade, boom, right there, anti-bomber. So I saved the bomb right there with a sweet grenade. And with the counter the way it is, that's game over, son. And my team pulls out a clutch win when we lost the first round of offense and we get both bombs detonated. And so we won both games, and after this we left because I just couldn't take playing these guys anymore. Very good team. I'm going to give them all the credit in the world. Fantastic game. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay, folks. Like the video, subscribe, do all that fun stuff.